Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the wonderful Pacific Northwest in that humble little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA as I love to call where I live. So welcome to my channel everybody. So this is February 2026 Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 7 everybody. So this kit is called Celebrate Spring. Yes, it's an Easter themed set. So you could have made 3, 3, and 3, and then the envelopes you can cut up and use them or use them as envelopes, but the only thing colored on them is the little flap on the back. So on the back here, this QR code would lead you to a video that will show you how to put this kit together as it is designed. There's a visual of everything that comes in the kit. Down here it lists those coordinating colors. Now this one over here would lead you to this set of 4 dies called the Beautiful Bloom dies. They're add-on dies. They will coordinate with January, February, and March of 2026. Now videos 1 through 5, I always share with you everything that comes in the kit. After that, we just kind of mosey along because I start using all those things in the kit. So the stamps are the 2 Easter eggs, Sweet Spring Greetings, Hello Friend, and Happy Easter, which has a bit of a curve to fit on its sentiment strip. I do not like it. Sam, I do not like it. But that's my hiccup, not anybody else's. And then we have the Easter grass there. So for this one, let me show you what I have. So I have that wonderful same old card base that I favor so much, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 in a white card base. I have the front of an envelope embossed with that all in a row embossing folder in white, and we're going to do a little bit of sponge daubing on this. And I have this piece of ephemera which I want to trim down just a little bit more. And then we have that sentiment strip for the curved Happy Easter, which I cut apart, which I don't think I'll be using that Happy Easter because I have lots of others. And then these 2 pieces of ephemera. We will also be using this Easter bunny from the Easter bunny bundle. And we're going to be using from Easter Friends this Happy Easter because it does fit on here as well. And I like it a whole lot better. So with that being said, I think we're going to stamp Happy Easter to start. We're just going to get that right and out of the way. So here's my Happy Easter from Easter Friends, and we're going to stamp this in the Shy Shamrock, and you're going to see it's going to fit in here, and it's a bit larger, and I think it's just going to look a whole lot better in my opinion. That's just my opinion, guys. I love it just much better, much. To me, it just works. I like the size of it. All right. The other one fits great on the curved label punch. It really does. So I'm going to clean that off and set it aside. Okay. My hubby's like, dinner time. I'm like, okay. So next we are going to cut this. This card will not take long. I want to cut this down to 3 3/4. So I'm going to take 1/8 off of all 4 sides. So 1/8 there, 1/8 here. And Tia's like, oh yes, let me go. That's the man who cooks. That is true. That is the chef in the house, because it's definitely not me. All right, so that just trimmed it up a little bit more. And next we are going to stamp in, I almost said chocolate chip, but it's early espresso. The Easter bunny. The cute little one with the ear that's flopped over. The floppy Easter bunny. So we're just going to stamp him right on top of the pink. We're not coloring him in. We're just stamping him right there. Just going to let him sit there for a minute while I close up the early espresso because I don't need it again. Ta-da! He's all done. That's it. Now I could do a little coloring in. I think I will. I think I'm going to do a little bit of pink in around a few areas. And for that, I'm just going to get the Pretty in Pink here. I'm going to give it a little squeeze like that. And I should have, I do, a blender pen. I'm just going to pick up a little bit. And I'm going to, you could use a marker. I'm just going to, what is I had on hand. I'm going to add a little to the bit there. And a little to that ear. I think I'm going to go a little under the eye. That's my hubby yelling for the dog. All right. Give this a quick clean off. And that's all we're doing on the Easter Bunny. This, guys, is going to sit right underneath our Easter Bunny really quick and really simple. So this, however, is going to need a little bit of work. Just a little bit. So I have my little Shy Shamrock bit here. I'm going to use this. And I just want to, I only have to go around a little bit. So I want to just brush on a little bit of ink color. I don't need to do the center of it because you're not going to see it. I didn't want to drag this pad across or even the little spot because it's a juicy, it'll be really juicy, and I didn't want a strong coloring of it. I wanted a light coloring of the Shy Shamrock on here. So just a little brushing with a sponge dauber, a blending brush. And you'll see that when I set it on there, we have all that lovely color behind there, and it just brings it to life. I'm going to set that aside again for the moment. Get a little hand sanitizer and clean off the glass mat. Put that aside, and we can get this card put together real quick here. This is really thin white paper. Now you could use the cardstock, you could use whatever you have. I'm utilizing the envelope from the kit is what I was utilizing here. So this is the front piece that I was able to cut down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Next is the piece of ephemera from the kit with the oval. That's what I call it. And I trimmed it down to 3 3/4 by 5. So you got to see more of that embossing that I did and colored with the sponge dauber. And I really think the little bunny is really, really cute. He's a really sweet little bunny. This is just going to get glued right down there. No dimensionals on this. It's not meant to. It's meant to be an easy, simple little Easter card alternative. So this one is going to go right here. Just going to put a little bit of glue there. And this one is going to go right in this corner. And we can add some of the bling from the kit. And I think we'll use the lighter shades for this card. Part of me wants to put them all over there, but then that wouldn't be so grand. So maybe here, one here. I think that's it. That's it for the front. Quick, simple. And of course for the inside, we're going to use the sentiment from the kit. Sweet spring greetings. Bring back the, oh, my shoulder's hurting. The spring, sweet spring greetings. There, my tongue is twisted up again. And I want to stamp, this is the cutest little bunny, guys. Look how cute and simple. There he is. My hubby has no idea how loud he is. So we're going to take this bunny and we're going to stamp him here. And then we're going to stamp him in the front of this as well. Just like that. No other sentiments are needed. That's it. Not a difficult card. Not to decorate the inside, outside, or anything about it. So envelope, bunny, back and front, and then the card as well. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.